So in this video, I want to show you another use for the assignments tab under classwork. So remember, to get to the assignments, you're going to go across the top bar to classwork, choose that option, and then you would choose create, and you get the type of assignment you want. For this video is going to use assignment, but I already started a draft, so it's going to be a reading post, a weekly reading log. So since I saved this as a draft, I can choose to edit. So this weekly reading log is kind of similar to what many people do in their classrooms regularly, but the benefit to doing it online is that the kids don't have to worry about losing the paper, or if they're not in school, they'll still have the assignment, or if no one's in school, they can still access something that's similar to what they would do in a traditional school setting. So I've included the instructions for the reading log. Read each day for at least 20 minutes, record what you read on the attached reading log. I made it clear to them, hopefully, that they should not submit their reading log until Friday because they'll need to add information every day. I did include that they can send me a message if they do submit it, and I'll return the assignment. I forgot to finish this. I have made the assignment due Saturday, so you have plenty of time to finish. Since it's done in a Google Doc, things might move around as they type into it, so that's what I'm explaining here. And there's an extended response, so I let them know where to type. Since this is the first time they might be seeing this format for a reading log, I want to make sure it's clear. If I keep doing it, they'll get the hang of it. And then, especially with schools not in session, it might be hard for them to find books. So I said reach out if you don't have books at home, if you don't have things to read. I did attach the link for Raz Kids, so that's a good place for them to start if that's something your school subscribes to. To attach Raz Kids, I just did add link, and then I pasted the hyperlink into this. If they don't remember their passwords, this would also be a good place to include the password because only the kids in your class are able to access this site. So then to create my reading log, I chose create a doc, but I'll show you here because I have already started the draft. And this doc looks very similar to what it would look like if I printed this out in the classroom. I have a table, so insert table, with columns for every day of the week, Monday through Friday. I have a spot for author title, how long they read. I want them to question while they're reading. That's a skill I want them to be working on. So I say that you need 2 questions sometime throughout the week. It doesn't matter what day. And then sometime throughout the week, they have to come up with 10 new or just interesting words they found while reading. And then scrolling down, an extended response is to write a summary of something that they read during the week. So nothing really difficult to create on Google Docs, but it's helpful that they can do this online, and it looks similar to format that they would be used to. So going back, there is some options when it comes to things like Google Docs or the other options for slides, sheets, or drawings that this box shows here. So students can view file, means they'll just be able to see it. They won't be able to edit it. This is great for including things like notes, but they can't type on it, so it's no good for a reading log. Students can edit file means that every single student will be editing the same file. So that doesn't help because it'll not show you who does what, and it'll get really confusing. But make a copy for each student means that each student is going to get their own individual copy. It's like handing out worksheets in a school, and you'll get all the copies you send out back. You'll see each child sends back a duplicated copy with their information included. So that's the option you want to include here. Over on the side, for Katie's class, that's the only one I have, all students. Again, if you want to differentiate questions or things that they're reading, this could be a good place to do it, to make multiple copies to send to different students. This one's going to be ungraded. I might choose to change that later, but based on how I would normally grade the reading logs. I have included a due date and a time. I've put it under a new topic reading so that when I put in reading logs week after week, I can have them all in the same location. And for this one, I'm not choosing to add a rubric because I don't think I need it. But if I did, this is where I would do it. And then again, I can assign or schedule. In this case, I'm just going to assign. And once that's assigned, once it goes through, the reading log will show up, published and due, and I can see it on the stream as well. So hope that helps using assignments with Google Docs.